In this tutorial, I will be showing you exactly how to navigate this platform so that you are set up for success and ready to start trading. So I want to start over here on the right side of the screen. Under option type, you are going to see that you have three options: turbo, intraday, and long-term. For the most part, as a high frequency trader trading binary options, you will more than likely keep your option type on turbo. What does that mean? That means that we are going to be in trades anywhere from 1 minute to 30 minutes, right? And in my humble opinion, the pro to trading binary options is that we are able to be in and out of the market in minutes, profiting in a short period of time. Now, let's say you decided you wanted to take a trade that you wanted to be in longer than 30 minutes. You can click on intraday, and that will allow you more time in each trade. You click on time, you can see you can be in a trade 2 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the list goes on. Me personally, I trade turbo. The educators in this company, 9 times out of 10, will always have their option type on turbo. So that is what I'm going to show you. Now let's come down to time. What does this mean? I want to make very clear that the major difference between regular Forex and binary options, which is what this is that we trade based off of time expiration and not based off of price. What does that mean? That just means that we just have to be right about the direction that the market is going in for a certain amount of time. I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like in a second, but just know that we can get into a trade for 1 minute. Let's say if I click on 3 minutes, I want you to notice right here in the top middle next to the currency pair, you are going to see a countdown, right? That is telling me that I am now on a 3-minute time frame. If we scroll down to fixed time, if I keep fixed time off, that means that if I decided to get into a trade at this current moment, right, which I'm going to show you exactly what call and put means, but if I decided to click on either of these buy or sell buttons, right now, I would have 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in the trade. I wouldn't have my full 3 minutes. Now, if you're going to be the trader where you want your full 3 minutes, or let's say you have your time expiration to 5 minutes and you want your full 5 minutes, you're just going to go ahead and click fixed time on. Now, it doesn't matter if you press call or put 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes from now. It will give you your full 5 minutes in that trading position. For the sake of this example, I'm going to keep my fixed time off. Personally, I don't keep my fixed time on when I trade. Your amount is going to be the dollar amount that you are willing to risk per trade. My personal opinion and recommendation is that you only risk 2 to 5% of your trading account for every given trading session that you attend. In this example, I am just going to bring my risk amount down to $1. I want you to notice that when I bring my risk amount down to $1, my profit changed. So your amount is going to be how much you're willing to enter into that trading position in, and your profit is going to be how much you would make if you win the trade. So notice that with $1, I am profiting 70 cents. If I go ahead and change my amount to $10, my profit is now $7. If I'm willing to risk $100, my profit starts to look a little different. My profit would be $70. Now, I want you to know that your profit may change depending on a few things. So now, before we come down to call and put, I actually want us to bring our attention to the left side of the screen. You're going to see all of the Forex currency pairs that are available for you to trade on this platform. And next to every currency pair, you are going to see a percentage. Now that percentage is going to look different for every currency pair. That percentage is going to be your payout. For example, right now, if you look to the middle of the screen up here, we are currently on Euro USD. Also to the left, you will see Euro USD is highlighted in blue. That is the currency that we are looking at right now in real time. Euro USD. And right now, that currency pair is paying out 70%, depending on the time of the day, depending on the volatility in the market. The payout may change. Sometimes Euro USD can be paying out 70%. Other times it could be paying out 90%. But because right now in this current moment, it is paying 70%, you are going to see that 70% of $100 is going to be $70. Now, I want you to notice how my profit amount changes when I go ahead and click on GBP CAD, which is paying out 90%. I want you to notice my profit amount changed from 70 to 90. Why? Because if I decide to trade this currency pair, I am now going to profit 90% of what my risk amount is, because that is what that currency pair is paying out. So for the sake of this example, I am going to show you what it looks like to get into a live trade, but know that you have your options over here on the left side of the screen to choose the currency pair that you want to trade, knowing what the currency is paying out at any given time. And if you are the person who wants to trade stocks or commodities or cryptocurrencies, you can come up here and click on this blue currency box. It is going to bring a drop-down menu. You can click on commodities. You can trade gold. You can trade silver. You can come down to crypto, and you'll see all of the cryptocurrency pairs that you can also trade on binary options. And last but very not least, you can also trade some stocks. For the sake of this example and for the sake of what I personally trade, I am going to keep it on the foreign currencies. You have the list of foreign currencies right over here in this drop down that you can choose from in order to trade. If you get on any live trading sessions with our educators, you will hear them say, we are going in for a call or we are going in for a put. For the sake of this example, I am going to keep our option type on turbo. I am going to put our time expiration to 2 minutes, which means that the minute I enter into the trade, I will now be in that trade for 2 minutes. My risk amount will be $10. And if I win this trade, my profit will be $7. I want you to note that the moment you press call, which means buy, or put, which means sell, this initial $10 investment will be withdrawn from your overall trading account. Now, if you win the trade, you win back your risk amount plus the profit. So if I win this trade, I'm actually going to win back $17. For the sake of this example, I'm going to go ahead and press put. That means I just entered into a sell position. Like I mentioned, when it comes to binary options, we just have to be right about the direction that the market is going in. Now, please note, I did no market analysis. I hadn't looked at Euro USD in real time. This is just an example. So by the time my purchase deadline approaches, which is going to be right over here, this red dot, that is the time that my trade expires. As long as price is below my entry price, I will win the trade. Now, if price so happens to be above my entry price by the time my trade expires, that means that I will lose the trade. Right now, I am currently in profit, and you will see that down here. You see my order size, you see my payout amount, you're gonna see your strike price, which is the price that you entered into the trade, your expiration price. So we're gonna let this thing play out, and it looks like I am going to win the trade. All I have to be right about is the direction, and that is it. And look at that. My result is $17 of profit, and I did that all in 2 minutes. That just goes to show you how simple binary options trading is. Again, we just have to be right about the direction. It doesn't matter whether it's 1 point in our direction or 100 points in our direction. We can still profit as little or as much as we like. So I'm going to go ahead and take one more trade so that I can show you a few more features that you have access to while you are in trades. I am going to bring my amount, my risk amount, to $10 again. My profit would be $7 if I win this trade, because I'm still on Euro USD, and it's currently still paying out, as you see here on the left, 70%. So my profit will be 70% of the $10. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get into this trade for another 2 minutes, and I'm going to show you what the double up feature means and what the rollover feature means. So again, for the sake of this example, I am going to press put. So what I am hoping for is that the market stays below my entry price. In any case where I am not in profit, I have the ability to click this rollover button. Now, what does rollover mean? Rollover means that for 30% of my risk, meaning my order size is $10. So if I'm willing to risk 30% of that, which would be an additional $3, I can roll over my trade and it will give me more time in the trade, right? My trade wouldn't expire in 2 minutes. It would double my time. And I would actually have 4 minutes until this trade expired. Notice that the minute I went into profit, the rollover feature went away. So you only have the ability to roll over when your trade is not in profit. I offer up that you utilize this feature. You feel really confident about the direction of the trade, but maybe your trade just needs a little bit more time. Maybe your time expiration was just a little bit too short. Now the double up feature, I want you to notice that that went away. So within 60 seconds of when my trade expires, I lose the ability to make the decision to roll over or to double up. So you want to make sure that if you are in a 2-minute position, that within the first minute of your trade, you decide whether or not you want to roll over or double up. Double up just means that you are entering into a trading position. Hold on, look at that. We cleared the trade again. Just to show you how simple HFX is, in 2 minutes, I made another 17 bucks. I made back my $10 risk plus my $7 of profit. I do want to go ahead and show you, I'm going to just go ahead and click call now, right, for 2 minutes. I do want to go ahead and show you what this double up option means. So double up just means that I am getting into a second position that will expire at the same exact time that my first position expired, and it will enter me in at the same order size. So usually people double up when they are out of profit. Right now we are in profit, so it doesn't really make sense for me to double up. But if I was out of profit and the market was down here, I would click the double up button in hopes that the price would be above my double up position. So look, I'm gonna click it there. I press double up. Now it entered me into a second position down here. And I want you to notice I am now in 2 open positions. My payout for both is 17 bucks. Right now they are both in profit. They both expire at the same exact time. So again, you can use this double up feature to get an even better entry than your first entry if your trade decides that it wants to come out of profit. Now look up. Okay, so I won my double up position, but I didn't win my first initial position. You could also come down here to status, and right now it's on open positions, which I don't have any open positions. So I'm gonna click on closed. And on close, I'm gonna be able to see all the trades that I just took, right? You're gonna be able to see the currency pair that you traded, whether they were calls or puts. You're gonna be able to see what your order size was and what your payout was. And that's pretty much it. It's a super simple platform to navigate. Hopefully this made race options and binary options just that much more clear and concise and exciting for you to go ahead and start trading. I wish you nothing but the best of luck on your binary options trading journey. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe button for additional content that I'm sure will help you on your trading journey. Take care, everyone.